Welcome to the barbershop. Welcome back to the barbershop. Okay, folks, it's time to tackle the big one. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Titan, they call it. Fuecoco Lechonk. Okay. Seems like everybody is talking about the gimmick. What's the gimmick? It's time travel. It's not time travel. Cool theory, I'm into it, but it's not what's happening. Okay, let's break this down. The gimmick. The crystal, we see it, it's in the Japanese logo. We see the sun, we see the light, we know it's all about the light crystals and the colors. It's Scarlet and Violet, the opposite ends of the light spectrum, we know. But then we got the legendary talking about Mo-Rhydon and Co-Rhydon. Talking about past and future. We got Professor Future and Mrs. Past. What's they talking about? Yeah, they're the evil team. No, for sure. But what's happening here, ladies and gentlemen, your research mission will be to study Miraidon and Koraidon. Okay. Oh, we think it's so that you're doing research for the school, kind of like PLA. Or figure out the research that they need for some good purpose. No, they want you to use you to get to the legendary, the third legend that they need to revert the state of being to what is a traditional or a futuristic society. Modern versus old school. This one's all about society, societal norms, and it's really political, really. All Pokemon games are political. Pokemon games be wildin' and bussin' at the same time. Wildin' and bussin'. Something I think we forget about is that Mega Evolution, Mega Crystals was not the first gimmick. The first gimmick was in Generation 1. It was Pokemon Fusion with Bill at the Sea Cottage. And we actually had to split his cells with another Pokemon. Bill been fusing since day one. Man's way ahead of his time. Also, I don't understand when they say Bill said he created the Pokedex, but we just played Arceus, and we was creating the Pokedex there too. I hope Dynamax never comes back. Dynamax won't come back. Dynamax was exclusive to Generation 8. The icon in the Japanese logo is the stadium with the swirling clouds around it. It's very exclusive. The Dynamax can only happen in those stadiums in Galar. That's good news. The end of Trailer 2. Definitely hinting, for me, my first thought was the Crystal type. If we get Crystal type confirmed, you heard it here first. I do believe that is a hint at a third middle Pokemon. It's pretty obviously we're going to get something to balance it out. I think this third Pokemon will fuse with Miraidon and Koraidon, like the dragons, like Zekrom and Reshiram. Kira. It's a simple representation of society moving in a direction, and the leaders of these movement teams are the professors in this game, but they're going to end up being the bad guy. And it's really about heading to what they think is the best way of life. But they're both going to be wrong in the end, and the middle Pokemon is going to be like, no, everything just neutral. Let's all get along, which is cool. Well, what's that have to do? What's that have to do with the lights and the crystals? This middle Pokemon is going to be able to be in both games, Scarlet and Violet. But kind of going an extra layer deeper here, saying these different versions are really like the same game, but just really approached with two different philosophies and two different movements. This third legendary Pokemon is going to be able to move between realities. How? Move between timelines. How? On light, the theory of relativity. This whole thing is literally Einstein's theory of relativity, but we can understand that light is how we measure time and the flow and the speed of passing reality. This third Pokemon is able to travel on the light between these two different realities, and this Pokemon is going to be full of color. This is going to be like a rainbow Pokemon that's going to encompass the entire spectrum of color. It could be a crystal type Pokemon. It could be an entirely new type. I think it could be maybe a steel and fairy type like Zacian. I'm thinking it's definitely going to be a fairy type Pokemon, like Diancie's godmother. If it's fairy and crystal, barbershop, either way. This crystal Pokemon is going to somehow, we don't know yet, but leave crystals around this region. These crystals are going to be different colors, or they're going to relate to the different types. This thing might have like crystal feathers of different colors, as it is all a rainbow Pokemon and light passes through it, right? These different crystals are going to be scattered around the region. They are type crystals. They may be where the gems are. We may be able to collect them. They may be held items of a particular type. We don't know the exact effect yet, but either changing type, changing one of the types, applying stab bonus for maybe 3 turns. Something like this is almost certainly the in-battle gimmick. As far as for the overlying story arc, these crystals will need to be gathered like gym badges and returned to the professors so that they can harness the power of the ultimate legend, the Light Surfer, so that they can reveal their evil true intentions and take over the third legend and change reality back to the old traditional ways. Old school, she's wearing some cave clothing. Or as we move into the future, where everything is robotic and there is no emotion. Third daddy Pokemon. Third daddy's got us. Third daddy's got us. The biggest reveal is actually right at the beginning of the very first trailer, where they show that big main town and then the rainbow going over it. The whole thing is about this rainbow Pokemon. Ho-Oh's the rainbow Pokemon. What? No, this is like a light writing made of light crystal inner dimension. I don't know if it's dimension, but it's like time. I don't know. We're not theoretical physicists, but they're gonna flip between timelines on the light waves. On the light waves, Koraidon and Miraidon are heralds of the past and the future. Professors love their heralds. Reality might be becoming unstable. Third Pokemon can probably control light. There are more things they can do with light, like inversion, refraction, diffusion. But the crystal end scene is most certainly to reveal that this third Pokemon, it could be crystal typing, but let me know if I missed something that you remember, you believe is true. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and God bless.